Okay, Coach, so today I'm doing Zwift Academy Workout 4. Wow, Morgan, that was very encouraging. Thank you. Any advice, Assistant Coach Brian? Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Linda. Welcome to Zwifting with Granny and Coach Morgan and Assistant Coach Brian. If you are interested in watching a senior citizen with the maturity of a chipmunk trying to ride a bike like she was 23 years old again in a 66-year-old body, then please subscribe because that is what you will see here. Please like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff because it helps me out. As always, thank you Convex Surf. Thank you for sponsoring this channel with the equipment I need to video these rides. Please go see Convex Surf for all your computer needs. Please go see them if you don't have any computer needs. Just see them. So today we are doing Zwift Academy workout number 4, threshold under overs. It will be 49 minutes long. And you can see what will be needed on the left-hand side. So we will return, or I will return, as soon as it goes off, or right before then. Well, I feel prepared for this, kind of in a way, sort of, slightly, maybe. I got a decent night's sleep, except for waking up at 4:30, when the head coach had to go outside. But I went back to sleep afterwards, which she so graciously allowed me to do. And then just taking it easy this morning, got everything ready way ahead of time, and here I am. For those of you who have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer all your questions. I do try to respond to all comments. Yes, I do have erg mode on. Yes, I do have the bias turned down for me to 91% because, as I have indicated, I am not what I used to be. So this for me seems to be plenty of effort. I warmed up like 4 miles, 3 miles, I don't know, on Tempest Fugit. So I feel prepared with that. I have tissues here. I have water. And I'm just gonna give it what I got. You know, before each one of these, I always feel so nervous. I know what I preach is that, you know, the most you can do is try, and there is no fail, there is only try. And you know what happens if I don't get all the stars? The world doesn't come to an end. Oh my gosh, no it doesn't. I can actually do the workout again. It's in the workout section of the companion app. If any of you want to move ahead and do the workouts before they are actually scheduled on the companion app, it is there. If any of you has any additional technical questions beyond my one brain cell of comprehension, I please advise you to go see my friend Sarah's channel. Everything is photogenic. She has excellent commentary and information on all these stages, and her cat Teddy and Kitten also are very knowledgeable and help her out, I think, with most of the information, but she's not saying anything. All right, 30 seconds to go. And first we're going to have a 10-minute warm-up, which is good because it keeps me from thinking about things and I'm actually moving with everyone. Okay, 55 watts, I can do this. Oh, 56, I'm going too fast. Succeeding already. All right, 10-minute progressive interval to warm up. Yes, that's what a 10-minute warm-up means. Thank you, Zwift. Keep your cadence comfortable here. This is the only area where my cadence probably will be comfortable. Everyone has a goal, Zwift Academy will help you get after it. Yes, my goal is not to die. These are very helpful instructions on the screen. All right. While I can still breathe, I want to tell you about a channel I recently discovered. It's called Fast Forward. The letters are actually FFWD. It's a Swedish team run by a guy named Robin, and he records their races or does them live, and he does commentary along with the ride, and it really makes you feel like you know the riders. Like there's one rider on the Fast Forward team, his name is RF, and I am frequently screaming from my recliner, "Go RF!" And he indicated to me on Instagram that he heard me from Sweden, so that makes me feel useful. But check out the channel, FFWD. I love watching the videos. I feel like Phil Liggett is there commentating, because it just makes it go really interesting. It's really interesting to watch. Check them out. All right, we are still easing in here, and I am continuing to relax. I follow instructions. Sometimes. Well, on Zwift I do. This whole workout is only 49 minutes. So we only have about 45 to go right now. So I have already accomplished some of it. The goal is to get all the stars. There are 7 stars altogether. The workouts are repeated. There's going to be 2 sets of 6 times 1 minute under my FTP, and then there's going to be 1 minute slightly above that. So I hope I will survive. I mean, it sounds like on paper or on the screen it sounds easy. Like if my FTP is 120, a minute at 110 should not be difficult, but repeated 6 times is another story. So easier said than done. Many of you have indicated that you watched the entire thing. That's great. Thank you so much for that. If you are not so inclined to do that, I understand. Parts like this could be very boring. And so please feel free to fast forward through to the parts that you would like. And I won't take it personally. Well, I might, but I probably won't. No, I won't. Well, maybe. Anyway, just do what you want to do. I'll never know. Assistant Coach Brian is here, cheering me on, or as one of my viewers and Facebook friends, Margaret Andrichik, I think her name is less pronounced, likes to call him as ACB. So ACB is sitting here ready for me for moral support, and I'm grateful for that. Many of you who are viewers, I see your names pop up here to give me ride-ons. Sean, Aman, I just saw you. Thank you. Feel free to follow me on Strava or Companion app. My last name is there. My first name's Linda. Last name is Messenger with an I. Well, the second E is an I. Well, just read the screen. You'll figure it out. Please feel free to play along. Alright. So they were babbling about progressive muscle changes. 1 minute over FTP. Where's the 1 minute over FTP? My FTP is, well, maybe my FTP went down? I thought it was 120. Oh well. Let me see. It doesn't have it here on the companion app. Alright. Well, we'll find out eventually. I have been feeling pretty strong lately. Putting in some strong miles. They may not be long, but they are quality. As of today, I will wrap up 250 miles doing a benefit ride for trying to find a cure for childhood cancer. My goal was 250 miles. Today I'll have that done. I was able to raise over $600. Thank you to everyone who donated. And for the month of October, I have pledged to do 300 miles for the Wounded Warrior Project. And my goal is $200 there. I have $125 raised there, so I'm glad I can put these miles to actual use. So every little bit helps. If you want to donate, please message me in the comments and I will send you a link somehow. Two minutes. Alright, now homie's getting nervous. Now after this ramp up, it's going to be back to 60 watts for 3 minutes. So I will cherish that time. Just gearing myself mentally, focusing. Again, to explain, we are all doing our individual FTP rides. These workouts are banded, which means nobody gets dropped. If you fall off the back or are slower than anyone else, it brings you back up so that you feel like you're riding with other people, which is nice. And then, along with the recovery, along with the workouts, there are these recovery rides. The first one makes sense. It's a baseline ride to establish your baseline. All right, here we go. I will continue in a second. Alright, 3 minutes is 60 watts. Now, about the recovery rides, or the 4 group rides, whatever they're called, yeah, the baseline one makes sense. To be honest, the other 2 recovery rides make no sense to me. I did the first recovery ride, which is the second group ride. And if I was going to do a recovery ride, it certainly would not be on Stand-in Sequoias up Titans Grove. Recovery ride would be flatter and easier. And I really don't see the purpose behind these recovery rides. They also, as I learned last year, do not make the distinction that the 2 recovery rides are separate and are on different courses. It just says recovery rides. So you think you can do the same recovery ride twice. That is not the case. Sarah has pointed this out on her channel in great eloquence. But I learned this last year. They do not make the instructions very clear, so if you think you can do the second recovery ride the same as the first, that is not the case. The second group of recovery rides, as far as I know, will not start until October 3rd. A lot of people complain, so they may change that. But for now, just wait until the other recovery rides come out. One minute until the pain starts. All right. Yes, they will show their teeth by the 4th rep. That is what I'm thinking. Okay, at that yellow arch, the pain starts. Maintain my composure. Down to 105. Oh, I can see how this is going to be fun. I am feeling the burn and the heart rate is going up. My max is 154. As I've said before, anything in the 140s means I'm suffering. So we're getting close to that. I'm looking awesome. This is awesome. This is when the intervals begin? What were we doing? What the? Some of these instructions that just made you feel like you didn't do anything. That was not supportive. I bet you Coach Morgan wrote that one. I know it's supposed to be over FTP at the 110, and I thought my FTP was 120, but the 110 is plenty. I don't think I could keep it at much higher watts with this workout anyway. Okay, after this, I get a 6-minute break. I can't even talk. Okay. Oh no, we got to do that again. Heart rate is continuing to go up. Your heart rate does go up the more you spin, so this is indicative of that. Oh, God. Now, I don't know if any of you can answer this. No, you all know how to blow your noses. Because this is erg mode on Strava, it is giving me PRs that I wouldn't normally have, and I would like to delete those. Is there any way to delete that without deleting the whole ride? That is the question. I have not been able to find a way. Please let me know in the comments if there is a way to delete a PR on Strava without deleting the whole ride. If you know. All right, I'm going to try to bring my heart rate down to around 115. Loosen the grip on your bars. I am so guilty of that. The harder I push on the bike, the harder I grip the bars, and then my hands start falling asleep. All right, down to 115. 114, good. Anyone wants to know, I've said this before, but for anyone watching for the first time, anyone wants to know how I am bringing my heart rate down? I am breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. I also want everyone to know that if I fail these workouts with regard to Zwift standards, I will still film it. It's not like I'm only filming the successes. I've said it many times. Failing is not failing. Failing gives you knowledge that you can use for the next time. So even if I didn't get all the stars or I had to stop, I would still be putting this out on YouTube. As many of you know, I frequently get dropped, and I'm frequently riding by myself on these Zwift tours, and that's fine. The baseline ride I finished last. That's fine. I finished. Just try them. Just try these things. You can always lower your bias on the companion app, and that will help you. For me, if I didn't do that, I would be on the floor right now, because I am plenty whooped. Okay, one more set of these hellacious reps. trying to keep my cadence around 83, which is comfortable for me. But I feel the burn. A 100 RPM. Ow. Oh, I feel the burn. Holy mackerel. I will say, during these workouts, every 4-letter word that I have ever learned pops into my mind, and some that are more than 4 letters. And I'm old, so that's a lot of words. Is everybody else here suffering? Yes. Coach is encouraging me, I think. I'll take it as that. feeling fine my ass. I need a new script writer. I love Zwift. Don't get me wrong. It's my favorite thing to do. But some of these scripts, just because the hill is downhill does not mean that we are going downhill. It is erg mode, so there really is no brake. The trainer will control you. Now, again, you need to complete the 5-minute cool down to get credit. Don't think that right after the last hellacious segment that you are done. Keep going until it pops up that you have completed it. This is what I do. I grip the handlebars. One more set. These guys are drunk. I don't blame them. Now keep going for 5 minutes. And I will bring my heart rate down again. Got all the stars. Oh. Well, 4 is almost done. Does it matter what bike you ride for this? No, because you're in erg mode. Am I riding the coolest bike besides the Tron that they offer? Yes. I think it's called the Cervelo S5 2000. And I believe I have the DT Swiss wheels on it. Only because I still have not earned the Meilensteins. I'm sure I'll be doing the Alp again soon, somewhere. In one of these group things. Or maybe just to do it. We'll see. Got the heart rate down. Do I feel like these workouts are helping? Well, apparently they are, because in my rides during the week, I usually try to ride at least 10 miles before work. Doesn't always happen that way, but I try. And it seems like I am able to go much harder than usual once I'm warmed up. I've also been doing some rides with the pace partner, Dan Diesel, the yellow one, the 1.5 watts per kilo guy, and I noticed that that's getting easier to do. So every time I do these, I can feel the benefits almost immediately. Some of it might be mental, like, oh, I know I did that, so I'm sure I can do this kind of thing. I've started riding more hills, and that helps also. The hills make me stronger quicker. So it all comes together to help. My knees are feeling much better. The more I ride, the better my arthritis is. Like right now, I'm feeling no knee pain. My right knee is great. Knock on wood. My left knee only hurts when I walk on it a lot. And I'll take that because a few weeks ago, I could hardly walk on it at all. So it's definitely working. 14 seconds, almost done here. Oh. check number 4 off the list. All right. Well, I'm just curious. Yeah, all right. Check number 4 off the list. If you are afraid to do these, just do them. Just do them. They're fun. You will learn from them. Any questions, again, please leave it in the comments. As always, thank you everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. I think I earned a like because I'm in pain. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.